very good morning. I'd like to wish my dear lecturer and to my fellow friends. Today, me and my friends, Mr. Young and Mr. Lu, will be presenting and opening your minds about the evolution of that which sustains our very well-being, agriculture. Agriculture has been the pinnacle of human development since the first civilization was brought forth by the founding of agriculture itself. Thus, as humans evolve, so too must agriculture. In this modern age, agriculture has been brought to an unprecedented level, and it owes its accomplishment to its basis in automation and mechanization. As a matter of fact, most of the processes nowadays are autonomous by nature. Next. One such process would be the preparation of the land intended for agricultural purposes. Prior to the land preparation, a land survey must be conducted, and this arduous work used to be done manually by means of taping, traversing, measuring, etc., etc. But now, with recent development, surveys can be done with automated drones capable of collecting the data twice as fast, and mappings can be done by means of satellite-generated images of the land itself. As for the actual land preparation itself, heavy machineries controlled by computers have been utilized recently for work such as tilling or canal building. They are guided by GPS and are capable of carrying out their tasks with high precision and accuracy. Thus, this reduces land wastage caused by inefficiencies in human labor. For the next topic, I'll pass on to Mr. Lu.
So for the next part, I would like to talk about the planting process that involved in agriculture. So planting process is actually a process that can be done after the land preparation, because all plants need a proper soil structure to grow healthy. So, however, in this modern era, there is not a must that we need soil to carry out agricultural activities. So this is one of the techniques that we are currently applying in our agriculture section, which is hydroponics. So this is actually a soilless agriculture activities that we use solution to what do you call that? To replace soils as a medium for plants to grow. So all nutrients and water is supplied via the solution, and the plants can grow healthily and in a very good and produce very good yield. Okay, next. So as you can see in the picture, those rice plantation in traditional way is very tedious because we use a lot of manpower. So in the evolution of agriculture, we implement mechanized tractor to carry out this kind of activities. So this time we talk about mechanized planting. So the example here is paddy transplanter. Next. So this is the exact situation on how paddy transplanter is working. So the seedling of paddies transplant into the field by using this tractor, and then they are planted more organized so that they can get proper nutrient, space, and water for their growth. Alright, next I would like to talk about the crop maintenance, which is very crucial part of our agricultural activities, because this procedure is the most important part that determine the yield of our production. Next. So the first crop maintenance process is fertilizer application. So this is the traditional way how our farmers apply fertilizer to our crops. So in order to speed up the process, so if we implement some technique to we we implement some technique to increase the efficiency of fertilizer application. Next. So here is the example of fertilizer application. That is area application, like what it is shown in the picture. So we use airplane to apply fertilizer for our crops. So for drones utilization, we can apply fertilizer using drones for smaller scale plantation, and this will be more precise on the amount of agriculture fertilizer needs by our crops. Next. So the next crop maintenance is about the watering of plants with automated irrigation system. So one of the systems that we are currently using now is drip irrigation system, which is controlled by timer. So the pictures show how exactly the irrigation system assembled and works. Next. So what is the benefit of this system? It is because when we are using this system, it can supply water accordingly to what our crop needs by dripping water droplets directly to the root zone. Right, next. So the next part, I will pass the floor to Mr. Yong for his presentation. Thank you.
Hi. Okay, today I'll be presenting about the evolution of mechanization and automation in agriculture industry. So, agriculture industry have been gone for a very, very long way from the traditional method to the present method, which is the best method we can have right now. How do we define best or good is by the method, which is the efficiency of how well do they proceed and how well do they do. So without further ado, let's proceed to the next slide. Okay. Speeds up harvesting speed, therefore improving food supply. It is very important for us to have very good efficiency of harvesting food, or maybe planting weeds and stuff, is because the improvement of this such technology will be able to sustain with the amount of people growing up in the world right now, because human population has been quite a lot compared to the past. So as you can see, this is a very traditional way of harvesting the yields of wheat, which is slow and is difficult and is laboring. It's very, very, very not efficient. So with the presence of evolution of this is harvesting speed, it has shown that with such tractor, which is we also know as the harvesting machine, it allows things to be harvested in a much faster way, in a way that one machine can replace 100 people, which is very efficient compared to the past. Yeah. And this is how they mold the milling, we call it milling, how they mile the wheat, the rice after they harvest it. Because the moment we harvest it, there is a lot of husk in it. So we need to take out the husk, but we cannot peel off the husk. So they use a method by jonking it and by hitting it to allow the husk to be removed. And which is inefficient, very inefficient. Maybe you can supply a village, but you cannot supply a city with it. So with the presence of the evolution of automated system, we can see that rice has been produced in a very fast rate, that to a certain extent that we can even export our rice to other countries rather than just to sustain our food demand. So the next will be about improved yield with automated system. Okay, previously I'm talking about mechanization of how to improve the yields and everything. Now I'll be talking about automated system and how automated system will be allowing us to get more yields and harvest here. So this is a satellite crop imaging system, which they use a satellite from the space and they look at the paddy field or any field you want, and from there they can detect the soil level, the soil water level, the soil nutrient level, and even the temperature of everything. So from that they can actually know the condition of the plantation, which is a much more efficient way to control the system. So they know that the plant is okay, rather than actually by the end of the year only they found out that actually malnutrition. So next. And the next one we're talking about will be, because agriculture is not just about weeds and plant, it's also about animals such as cow and chicken and stuff. So I'll be talking about the cow milking system. In the past, in order for us to milk a cow, we need to physically go down and milk it. And sometimes we don't know, is the cow able to be milked, or are they able to actually in a very good condition to be milked or not. So it's very inefficient and you need a lot of manpower. By using an automated system, we call it the gated entry system. By doing so, the cow will be going into the gated entry when he feels comfortable to be milked, rather than just everyone sitting inside and to be milked everything. So they know when they need to be milked, and they will go in and it will be milked automatically by the machine. So by doing so, according to statistics, he has shown that they have increased from 24 liters per day to 36 liters per day for each cow, which is a very huge gap of improvement. Okay. So as a conclusion, we have seen that evolution of agriculture industry has been gone for a very long way from the past to the present, from the traditional method to the modern method. And we can see that they're using modern methods such as the automated and the mechanization, where you can see that all the yields and everything, harvesting amount we can get is much more efficient than in the past. So I believe that concludes our presentation today.